Alright, there's a general solution for trig equations. So you know how when we do say sine theta equals say a half, and we say it's between 0 and 180, and we work it out, but we can actually get a formula for where it's between endless. So we substitute in a number which gives us whether it's negative or positive, and it gives us a formula for every single one. So sort of like y equals x squared could be a formula for what happens to y when x is 1, x is 2, x is 3. This is the same. So it's a general formula for every solution for sine, every solution for cos, and every solution for tan. It is on the formula sheet. Now, why are we doing it now? Because we can use inverse. So if I look at the sine one, theta is 180 n plus minus 1 n to the angle. So I would put in here 30 or pi on 6, and I would end up with a general solution. In the inverse one, instead of putting in the value you figured out, you have sine to the minus 1 a half. So instead of writing pi on 6, I would write sine to the minus 1 a half. Okay, write down the general solution for this and find the solution for n equals minus 2. So I'm going to write from the formula sheet, the solution is 180, let's go with pi because we've moved on from 180, n plus minus 1 sine inverse root 3 on 2. There's my solution. Find the solution when n is minus 2. Pi to the minus 2 plus minus 1 sine minus 1 root 3 on 2. Look, I'm going to do it on my calculator. I'm going to go second function sine root 3 on 2, and it gives me pi on 3. So I've got minus 2 pi minus pi on 3. Which gives me minus 7 pi on 3. Okay, let's look at the next example. Oops, no. Let's look at the next example. It's dealing with cos. So theta, well in this case, it's theta plus pi on 3 is equal to, let's go to cos, 2 pi n plus or minus inverse cos root 2 on 2 with a negative. So theta is 2 pi n plus or minus cos to the minus 1 root 2 on 2 minus pi on 3. And I can sub in n is 0, n is 1, n is 2, and it will solve it for me.